right? I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. Brother Bonsapad, back at you again with a quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. I would listen to the brother Michael Allah out here in the GMS Dallas camp, the brother on the road, man. Hey, shalom to that brother out there. You driving trucks, may the Lord be with you and watch over you and all the Akim that happen to be driving trucks, you know, and any Akim out there that's doing the work, wherever you may be, man, may the Lord bless you and protect your brothers and your families and your wives and your children, man. I was just listening to him. This is where the inspiration come from. And I thought about the scripture, and actually I was just going to do one of Isaiah chapter 26, and the Spirit prompted me to look up some precepts, and it got me starting with Matthew, because the time that you see, and like the Spirit, you know, some brothers are saying, if not all, you know, just hypothetically, it may go back to so-called normal, right? We all know at the end of the day what's destined for this place, which is Babylon the Great, man. Virgin daughter Babylon the Great. We all know what's destined for this place because of the wickedness, and plus so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Israelites. The Most High gave you laws, statutes, and commandments, man, and you broke them. You're not trying to adhere to the Lord through his men who he speak through. He say he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophets. Beginning with GMS, Apostle Har on down, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ron Law, Apostle Ka, and the elders on down, Manatazak, Elder Nop, so on and so forth. All the Akim out there that's doing his work, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans wasn't taking heed to this. And now you see the curfews, you see martial law, and it's going to intensify. You know, you don't hear to and see too many scoffers, but there's going to be scoffers still in the day, up until the Most High show his face, Yahweh Bashim Abishai and the angels show his face, man. And you're going to know that a prophet was among you, because you still got to have people out there being wicked all the way up until their demise. So truck stops, some stores, he read, the brother Mike Oliver was at this one truck stop, how they closed it down, the dining area and stuff like that. You know, with the foods, when the trucks stop rolling, man, that's it. You know, the trucks make the world go round, man. You get them from the train, planes, and the boats, and the trucks deliver it to your local stores and cities, man. Once that happens, man, the famine of the food, you know, great siege in the city, anarchy, chaos. Look, man, scriptures describe it best. Could be a time like never before, man, to punish the wicked that's on this planet. And it's going to start with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It's time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's been time out for playing, man. And this is really, you don't see people laughing too much. When I go to these stores, you know what I'm saying? I don't see people, the look on their face, man, is something serious, confused, and perplexed. We know through the spirit of Yahweh, through Yahweh Bashim Abishai, we know what's going on, man. And this is tribulation, the definition they have. I just Googled it. It says a cause of great trouble or suffering. It's going to be trouble and suffering. When you can't eat, when cannibalism come about, when you women being ravished, when you men, hearts failing you like a woman, you big muscular dudes, and just dudes in general, you go, man, look, man, y'all, and then you so-called women out there, oh, man, the pride, all this shit finna be done. The pump of America is through, man. You know, I'm just going to start with Matthew 24, and I'm going to, Lord willing, get two other precepts, 24, 21. For then shall be great tribulation, a time of siege, trouble, famine, suffering. You see what I'm saying? Rape, robbing, murdering. This is what's happened. This is what's going to take place, man. This is what the Bible is saying. Because the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Abishai and the angels, man, is coming upon this planet. And the four angels are about to loose their wind, man. That's why things are starting happening, man. The angels are working on the minds of the people, man. For then shall be great tribulations, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. So the times that's coming, it says, such was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor evil shall be. Man, look, that's going to be the things that happened in the ancient world. This going to beat this out. I don't know, man. It's going to beat it out, man. It's going to be horrific out here, man. And the things are happening because the elect of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Israelites, there's going to be an elect, the 144,000, 1/3, and some of the multitude, wherever they may be, that he's shortening those days to save the elect. Because if you don't shorten these days, I mean, just look, come on, man, you people can't clearly be satisfied with the way your lives was going before this coronavirus happened, man. You lying, man. Face the reality, man. Face yourself. A lot of people can't or don't know how to face yourselves, man, because you ain't but a piece of shit. Face yourselves, man. You can't spend 15 minutes by yourself, man, because you hate looking at yourself. You hate who you are, man. Except those days be shortened, there shall be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that's spiritually what we see happening. Spiritual men who understand what's going on don't want this place to keep continuing, man. Female with fake ass eyelashes, toupees, man weaves, child support, athlete's feet, however you want to call it. I hate this goddamn language, man. I hate the English language, man. Foot, feet, fire, whatever, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Child support, being incarcerated, being on the low. Other nations looking at you like you ain't nothing. Your neighbors, hell, you can hear your neighbors having sex. That's how close you living, man. You can marry an animal. You can marry another person of your kind. You know, so-called white man ruling over you. I'm sick of this shit, man. You shouldn't want to keep living in a cesspool just because you make $100,000 a year or 200 or $250,000, whatever the case, man. You still under the rulership of this devil, man. And looking at the track record, the food ain't real. The goddamn air's being sprayed with chemtrails. Your woman, your so-called woman, she was a hoe when you got her. I mean, let's be real, man. Fuck, man, damn all that other shit, man. Let's be real with this shit, man. The scriptures is clear, cut, and dry, man. Period. That's it. You ain't got to listen to me. The spirit and the power of Yahweh by Shema Shai is still going to go out, man. This place is a cesspool full of BS, man. And hell yeah, I hate these other nations. I'm a racist, man. I hate these other heathen-ass nations, man. Can't stand this goddamn place. If you spiritual, then you, man, this for you. You can't be a man in your goddamn place. You got to hide the cell phone when you go into the one. I don't like saying woman, but these are so-called women to me, man. They females, man. When you go over to your girl house, you got to fucking take your phone in the shower with you. Because you can't even, you know, a brother could be texting you, you looking and, you know, she looking at you all crazy and you trying to hide the phone. You can't be masculine in this goddamn society, man. A real man shouldn't want to be here. He should be ready for this shit to go down, man. Can't do nothing, you broke. People that got money, man, the little money we making, bro, and compared to the people that making money, bro, man, they won't even think, they won't even blink at us, man. So why would you want to be here anymore, man? And then since they're trying to hoard no food and save it, okay, hypothetically, you save all the food and water and shit, the world end, and then you the only motherfucker left. What you gonna do? Come on, man. You might well, look, man, get with the program, man. So Yahweh Bashim Abishai is visiting this place, man. And he using the so-called white man as his whooping stick. You see? He's using him. The so-called white man ain't got no power. The only power he got is from Yahweh Bashim Abishai, man. Don't give this goddamn devil. Give praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Abishai. He's controlling. They controlling all of this, man. The goddamn white man ain't doing nothing that the Most High wouldn't want him to do, man. So call halal Yahweh Bashim Abishai. He's making this devil do what he want him to do, to bring in the press, to bring the pressure on his people because they turned his back They turned their back on Yahweh Bashim Abishai, went doing their wicked things, doing abominable things, eating abominable foods, committing all kind of wickedness and idolatry. Oh my goodness, man. But these people running around here supposed to be believing in so-called Jesus, but they afraid of the goddamn coronavirus. Well, where your God at, man? That's why the Most High, let me get it. I ain't got to keep rambling, man. That's why the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Abishai says what? Watch this. I'm going to start at 20. Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Come, my people. Who is his people? The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Those are his people. The elect of his people say, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment. First, it's talking about this wisdom, this knowledge and understanding. First and foremost. Secondly, it's talking about those so-called UFOs that's going to take you up. And I think I'm going to get that, well, Lord willing, this in 1 Thessalonians. That's how the elect, his people, go make it up out of here. That's why I say come up hither, man. It starts with this knowledge, man, first. Come out of the ways of this country, man. Come out of the ways of America, man. Come out the thought process of this, man. Look at the people, man. They perplexed, don't know what's going on, bewildered. They through. They lost, man. They done. They don't know what the hell is going on, man. The men of the Lord do. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut. Because when you come into the good graces of Yahweh Bashim Abishai, to this wisdom, this knowledge and understanding, man, that's part of their refuge, man. He says in Proverbs 18, the name is a strong tower. Those who runneth into it are safe. We have the name, man. We're not worthy to call upon it, but he found us worthy enough to allow us to get the names. So our work is never done. I always remain to be humble, man, and keep grinding, man. Pray for your brothers and your families, man. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place, out of the heavens. Yahweh Shai coming out of the heavens, man, to punish who? The inhabitants of the earth, people who inhabit things, especially 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You want to follow all these southern slippery shoes, black sock wearing ass preachers who ain't teaching you and never taught you over 35 damn years, man. Now, one prophet came out in the church over 35 years you've been in there, man. He ain't warn you of these things, and these other Israelite groups ain't warning you about none of this. They never warn. It's too late to warn now. GMS did it already. So now you've been warned when the apostles and elders came out there, man. You see? And when they apostles and elders was out, I think in the 60s and 70s, man. That was before my time, man. Through the spirit and power, that the spirit allowed me to understand that. So he's coming out of his place to punish you people for the goddamn wickedness you have done, man, in his sight. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you so-called men, you so-called women, man. And your children go get it, man. He's extending his hand out to you still. You've been watching video for 12 years in your house, and now you want to come outside, now martial out here, now what? Get off your ass, man. There's still work need to be done, man. We can never do enough, man. Call a camp, help a camp out or something, man. Do something. Because the Lord is coming out of the heavens to punish the people on this planet, man, and rightfully so. This is his righteous indignation. He's sick of it. Did not he flood the whole world in the ancient times? All the animals in the sea was good because, hell, they were just... See, when the water rose up here, they could swim even deeper and even further. But anything on land was done. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. America so-called was founded on Christian principles, man. And it did nothing near it. And you talking about God bless America. Man, goddamn America, man. Give a good goddamn about this wicked ass place, man. And you so-called Christians and you 2/3 you old bubba-head ass niggas and you stinking butt-ass women trying to hold this place, man, the Most High destroy you, man. Death to you, man. Straight the fuck up. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain, man. The Israelites ain't gonna never be slain on here. Look, when the elect will be delivered, the 1/3 and 140, the 144,000, 1/3 in the multitude, some of the multitude, man, whatever that number may be, 2/3 gonna be done away with. So Israelites ain't gonna never be slain over here again. We go, Lord willing, we those men to make it, man, to rebirth you Israelites back into the kingdom, man. We will never come to nothing like this again, man. The Most High is warning, man. He's coming out of his place to punish the inhabitants on this planet because of the iniquity that has been in front of him since this place was a place, man. And the only way you're going to be up out of this thing, man, the only way you're going to make it up out of here, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. My battery died. And I don't want to change. Okay. I said my battery died. My phone, hey, man, whatever, man. 1 Thessalonians, man. This place is come on, man. Yeah, it's good and bad time, because we vexed and we happy at the same time, man. Yeah, we're afraid, but we put our trust and our hope and our refuge in Yahweh Bashim Bashar, man. That's it. We ain't got no weapons. Our enemies is bigger than us, but the Most High is the one controlling him. Esau don't control nothing, man. Donald Trump, these dudes don't control nothing. The Most High, Yahweh Bashar, control them, man. So it's up to them. And he using them to punish the people on the planet and to really punish you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's good for your ass. You can't go to the bars. You can't go to the clubs. Can't go to the strip clubs. You can't go to the mall. You can't do that dumbass shit you've been doing your whole goddamn life. You ain't been nothing since the day you was born, man. So the mirth is slowly going away from this place. All this pride and pomp and arrogancy and glue and weave and eyelashing and fake nails and bitches acting like they all this. You ain't nothing, man. You just a goddamn doorknob, man. 1 Thessalonians 4:16, man. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. And the dead in Yahweh shall rise first. Those who died in his truth, man, they gonna rise first, man. You see? When he descends from heaven, how is he gonna descend from heaven? In the cloud. What's the cloud talking about? I forget where it is in the book of Psalms. It's the chariot. As these people call it a so-called UFO. It's a chariot of Israel, man. And you've been seeing them your whole life. They're gonna start making themselves more visible. Watch. Because the scriptures say so. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. And this to the believers out there, man, the real true believers, man. So when I started, the Spirit had me to start off with the fact that the Most High in Isaiah 26, that the Lord was come out of his place, man. And the only way you're going to be able to escape that is if you part of the elect of his people, the Israelites, to be taken up in their cloud to meet the ones who died in his truth and Yahweh Shah up there too, man. That's the only way you making it up out of here, man. No other way. So you can talk your so-called religious talk. You can believe on whatever God you believe. You don't believe in nothing. You wear a goddamn mask, man. Talking about coronavirus. But where your God at, though? That's my only argument is where your God at, nigga. You blessed and highly favored. Get Jesus on the main line, man. Oh, I guess the phone busy now, huh? Goddamn fake, man. But yeah, man, this Spirit, Yahweh Shah, man. The tribulation coming, man. The only way up out of here, if you part of the elect, the Lord is coming up out of his place to punish the inhabitants of this planet because of the iniquity that's been brought forth before him, man. And he's sick of it, man. Yahweh Shah is coming back to rule back. The angels is coming with him to destroy this place, man, and rightfully so. Hey, the brother Bunch the Pot. Until the next time, I shall say, Shalom.